Hi, playing against the storm today, and it's gonna be a chill game. Just playing on a normal Viceroy. I don't have all my upgrades, so I'm not tackling the prestige ladder yet. And yeah, starting the Scarlet Orchard with the Overgrown Library. We get to have a wild card blueprint. So I'm starting with the workshop. That was easy. Let's see what our benefits are. Completing a dangerous or forbidden glade gets you 30 raw food. Convenient. We'll see if that even happens. People in mines get minus resolve from the storm. That's fun. No reputation gains during the storm, so it's very important not to click uh, order buttons during the storm. No flattery if the hearth is corrupted, may or may not come into play. Any villager that dies during the storm turns into a blood flower. That one, like, I don't think any of these do anything if I play right. So, this is going to be a very chill game, which I appreciate. I could use a chill game right now. Anyway, I'm going to pick up the workshop. Where is it? Is it not unlocked? Oh god, is it not unlocked? Have I not unlocked the workshop? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But my favorite building. Now I have to actually make a choice. That's terrible. I can't make choices. My brain doesn't function that way. Oh no. Gosh. Hmm. 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 So what actually would be good here? Well, let's see. Uh, we would certainly love skewers and pie if we could manage it, but those are not ever in the same building. Alright, yes. The bakery. I didn't know you could select more than one, that's amusing. Uh, Beanery. I could have sworn this used to be like 2-star pickle goods, but and now it's not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Um, Starting with copper bar production wouldn't be insane, given that the trees drop copper, and making copper bars is somewhat rare in terms of what we have open in blueprints. Considering it's basically just the smelter that does it to any good degree. Granted, we also have foxes, so that makes me want to make crystallized dew. Not that I have unlocked the fox house. Hmm. Hmm. Different choice than I thought. I could also just go with the lumber mill. Make sure my planks stretch out. My wood stretches out as far as possible. Likewise, could go with the kiln. It actually might not be that bad. The coal make our fuel stretch for much longer. The jerky would be very helpful for the harpies and the lizards, and the bricks. Well, 1 star is better than 0 stars. Okay. What do you know? It wasn't that hard a choice after all. Well, I say that, but it took a while. Anyway, let's see what our other blueprints are today. Um, hmm. Hmm. This is such a weird mix of races I'm not used to. Usually I'm like, oh, small farm for sure, because I can get grain which can turn into flour, which can turn into all the good food, but like, the only grain products we're really looking at are pies, sometimes biscuits. We can also turn it into porridge, but without the field kitchen, that's harder than it sounds. I'd need like the beanery or something, which like certainly wouldn't be bad. Which and it's also unlocked. That might actually be really good. We can pickle vegetables and we can pickle roots. Roots can be eaten whole, grain can't. I mean, I think it's still the small farm when it comes down to it. It's just so good. Yeah, if we find fertile ground, I'll be happy we have that. This is almost certainly a lumber mill. Well, I say that. The leather worker is actually very strong here. So's carpenter, if I'm being real. If I find a way to smelt copper, the carpenter will be huge. It'll let me make tools, which will basically win me the game. Lumber mill is just, 3-star planks. You'll never go wrong with those. Leatherworker, however, is just very, very good. If I get the ranch, this means I can make water skins and thus make pickled goods forever, which will be very good with the lizards and the foxes both being in the group. Uh, it also helps out with wine and stuff. And I need good fabric production for all the harpy houses I'm making because we're starting with 9 of them. So it wouldn't be crazy to go ahead and grab the leatherworker, even over the carpenter and lumber mill. Weird as that feels. And it does feel weird. Let's be clear. Anyway. We have plenty of people on this run, so that'll be fun. I started with the herbalist camp and 3 extra people so I could get a quick start. And we'll see how that works out for me, if it does. It probably will. I mean, like, how bad could this go? How bad could this go? I don't know. Maybe it'll go terribly, and I'll regret my words and my deeds. But for right now, we'll just see. We'll just see. Anyway, we want to put down these 2 for sure. But to put any of the things down, we need the crud workstation, so I'm going to put that next to the kiln. And we'll call that fine. And let's go zoomy. Alright. Putting harpies on the woodcutters because we have a lot of them. And that's it. Alright. Lizards can start collecting the eggs. And we get our cornerstone. What do we get? I love me a fungal guide, but mushrooms are not native to this map, and I have not unlocked the greenhouse, so that's a lot worse. Golden marrow could end up being good. Questionable, but could. I don't know how much of this is like reroll city. It might be. Like, I If I find some Seer Marrow in my first glade, I will be very happy to pick Golden Marrow. Because that's tends to be a lot of money. That's just passive, and I do love lazy passive things. So, let's go with that. Alright. Have I unlocked Time Orders? I might have. I guess we'll find out by opening them. This is definitely TikTok. Doubling your copper ore production from trees will be exceptional, and the wildfire essence is very valuable. That's the easiest thing I've ever clicked on. Also, likewise, metal veins, we're getting these from trees, and if we get copper bar production, the +2 will be amazing. As good as the wildfire essence and tools would be, metal veins is just the obvious pick. Hey, we did unlock timed orders. Ha! Oh, what do you know? Gosh. How doable is this? Like, it's not completely nuts to open a dangerous glade year one. It's just rarely a good idea. Alright, let's take an objective look. What would I pick otherwise? The Flock. Very, very easy to do. I get up a couple of harpy houses, upgrade the hearth, and favor them. Boom, resolve, order is complete, I get a new blueprint. Wonderful. This one, God only knows how good it is. How easy it is, I mean. Apothecary is huge. Anytime you get a blueprint is huge. The girls would be great. I do plan on making skewers if I can manage it. And the parts would also be great. It's like the rewards are like, yeah, no duh, we want this. Farm life is also fine. This is fairly long term. Like, I'd need to find fertile ground, and then I would need to get a harvest that is big enough that I'm not worried about giving up 40 food for it. So, as nice as it might be, this is probably out. And until I get some way of using grain, I don't care that much about improving my grain production. Alright. I've decided I'm going to live dangerously today. What do you know? Let's pop this open. In fact, let's get all the woodcutters working on it. That's how fast one should be. Because, yeah, you don't screw around with the timed order timers. They are short, to say the least. Alright. Do eggs drop meat at all? They do occasionally drop meat. Okay, great. We'll turn on jerky production. That'll be lovely. 12, let's see, 40, it's fine. We'll keep around 10 bricks if we can manage it. And, yeah, we'll basically just turn things into coal perpetually forever. And when I say things, I mean wood, because that's what I actually meant with my word speakings. Okay, here we need to make 2 fabric, and I guess we may as well start making planks because we'll need them. I could pull a harvester, but like nothing needs built right now, so just get the fox in there, it's fine. Hello. Well, interesting. Interesting indeed. Normally this is 100% I want to cleanse this real badly. Oh, and we even have the metal for it. Gosh. Ooh. Hmm. Oh, that's tempting. That's really tempting. Ah. Can I get this in under the timer? Is the question. I need 6 Purging Fire, which is a very, very big ask right now. I don't have even the materials to start making bricks. The lizard's going to start making bricks soon, but only 2 of them. Tear down the leather worker. If I tore down the leather worker, that would give me enough to make the blight post immediately. I think it's like... How long is it to make Purging Fire, actually? 40 seconds. Okay. So I would need 3 harpies, all making Purging Fire like 100% as fast as possible. So between build times and making the Purging Fire, like, I'm not going to count on all of them doubling their production, so I don't expect to hit 6 very quickly. If all of them doubled their production, yeah. So, I mean, at minimum, it'll take 2 minutes, factoring in travel times. So, like, probably a minute to build, 2 minutes to make the fire. 4 minutes to complete it. Approximately 7 of my 9 minutes. That's tight. That's really, really tight. I like Farmer's Pack, but like, that's kind of all I like about this. I could just tear it down. Like, this is very easy to guarantee the win here. Like, with this dangerous event, if I just, like, stopped my food producers and said, hey, go take care of the cauldron, we won't get any blight, it'll be lol easy. And I might just do that. Still. I just really, like, we're so well set up to do this one. And, like, an empathy event is great because it counts towards calming the forest cornerstone if we happen to get it. Farmers carrying items is also really good, though. That means, like, they save a lot of trips back and forth from the warehouse with this thing. That's probably good enough. It's probably good enough to justify just immediately tearing it down. Alright. Turns out we're just tearing it down. Now, on the other hand, we got some really nice stuff. Like, super nice, actually. The Brickyard's super great. Better bricks, the ability to make crystallized dew. Wonderful. Got ourselves a cache, and we got some fertile ground, which you can put a farm on already. Plus, Stonecutter's Camp, which means we won't be brick-locked for the rest of time. So, like, yeah, this is a great, this is one of those moments where I got lucky, and I was like, yeah, breaking this open year 1 was not only a fine idea, it was just flat beneficial. So yay. That's great. I should put down shelters. I cannot count on keeping fancy housing around for this game. We have foxes, and they are notoriously hard to please. At least with fancy housing, because who gets crystallized dew early? No one does. No one gets crystallized dew early. How are we doing here? Yeah, you need to make fabric out of reeds real bad. Because we need fabric. We need fabric production. Gonna just tell him to deliver that immediately. Okay, there we have that. Oh yeah, you can't deliver planks and fabric at the same time. That's crazy talk. I probably need to pull some woodcutters for building purposes at this point. We're halfway through clearance and our shelters aren't up yet, which is bad. I definitely could use extra builders. Okay, leatherworker is up. Excellent. We stop you from making any more fabric. Sorry for interrupting your work like that. That was rude, but deal with it. You're basically just starting that coal, so let's get you over here to making fabric. We can keep quite a bit of rounds, make 20. I might have to swap you with a harpy just to make people happy during the storm, but we'll see. Alright, hurried expedition is done. Excellent. Bringing that stuff in soon. The ranch is impossible not to click on. That has given us the ability to make water skins forever, a use for grain. This is such a good start. Holy cow. That's amazing. Okay. Frickin' amazing. We need to get the farm started. We need to get all this. Oh, we've got so much to do. Holy cow. This is great. What a start. Wow. If I'd known the start was going to be this easy, I'd have upped the difficulty. I got lucky this game. Nice to have. Will we get down to hostility 0 if I cut a wood cutting? We will. That's good. That's good. We also want to burn primarily coal since we're going to be making it forever. Alright. Shelters aren't up yet, so I'm gonna have to unassign everyone. There's no getting around that. Yeah. We'll see where we stand. Yeah, we're just kind of barely hanging on, which is expected, but still scary. Okay. The house got built and the fox got sheltered. Huzzah. raid event is now fully looted. Let's get you back to food production because, oh god, we'll starve to death soon if we don't. And let's bump all this up to priority 1. If I can get a truckload of grain from an early harvest, that will be a large boon. Speaking of, it's -6 if I put a woodcutter in it, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate. I could just throw a lizard onto the hearth and start woodcutting again, but we have enough fuel. It's fine, more or less. Okay. Farm's up. We good. In many ways. It's gonna be very critical I get a road up to there, because that's a ways to walk, for sure. 2, 1, 2, boop. There we go. That'll be pretty enough. Calming the Forest has shown up, being like, why didn't you do the empathy event? I'm taking it, though, because it'll be good. I would love just some bricks. Sure. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's rejigger things just a touch. Obviously, everyone back to woodcutting. We need you in the small farm. The harvest is quite important to get. Kinda need everybody where they are. Fascinating. Look at that low food. Yeah, I know. Look, we're depending a little bit on the farm being built quickly. I'm not gonna lie, we're not in a perfect position. That's for sure. But we're in a position. We're not. The game's starting pretty well, to be honest. And it didn't, you know, it's just year 2. I'm not expected to have an absolute truckload of food yet, more or less. We don't need this many planks quite yet. So, you get building. We do, however, need harpy housing. Very badly. So let's get them working on it. And speed things up a touch. I want to pop into here pretty soon so I can get TikTok done. But for right now, we're just kind of set. Farlef is here. He's offering the smithy. Really nice building. I would definitely take it if I could afford it. But that's hard. Because this early, I would have to give up either like half my parts. Like, yeah. That's a little too much. It's a little too rich for my blood. I don't think I can feasibly afford that. So we're not going to attempt to. So much good stuff we got this game. It's really nice. Alright, got the ranch. Apothecary will be built eventually. It's actually a very low priority because I can't actually use any of this yet. Maybe at some point we will. Hey, Metal Veins is done. Excellent. Click that. Forager's Trial. Gosh, that's good. Gosh, that's good. It's like impossible though, right? Because, like, they're not going to get this fully sown. Right now they have 3 plots sown with grain. There's like a chance this one will double up, but that's only a chance. It's called Forager Trial for a reason. Yeah. 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 I would need 4 grain plots and quite a few vegetable plots. Yeah. I don't think veggies are native to the map either. Grain is, but we'd have to get lucky and find it. So that's like very, very hard to do. We would have to get that done this year with the farm, and that's not even remotely a guarantee. That hurts, but I can't. That hurts a lot. Oh well. Cut through 5 glades really quickly. I was planning on doing that anyway. Sure. Cool. Let's just do that. Sounds terrific to me. Farlef is leaving, that's fine. Glade is opened. We get to go down there now. We found some more fertile ground, that's nice. I really don't have the food to do anything with this small encampment right now, but it's nice to see the bonus food kicking around. Also, I should like check my blueprint at some point. Well, the beanery showed up. So did the plantation. Boy, those are both really good, huh? Gosh. We have crystallized dew production from the brickyard we're gonna salvage. But it's very hard not to click on the beanery here. Porridge for the foxes. We can just turn grain right into porridge if we get water, which we don't have, but how hard could that possibly be to get? We're opening 5 glades. Surely there'll be a geyser somewhere. Pickled goods is great. We have water skins all ready to go, and crystallized dew for fox houses. It's really good. Yeah, I don't have the field kitchen unlocked, so the pickled goods production is actually really important. I do love me the plantation, especially with more patches of fertile ground in these glades, but I don't think I can not click the beanery here. It's just way too good. We're very happy to see it. Can I set more people to cutting glades? Maybe. Hey, we found our first herbalist node after starting with the upgraded herbalist camp. That's cool. This is all fine. Please work on punching into there. I really do want as many people on woodcutting as I can manage right now. Maybe I stop harvesting reeds? I guess we do. We don't need the fabric as much as we need the glades cut with alacrity. Did I not? Open that up, please. There we go. We found some rocks and a trader. Huh. Huh. You have anything good? Ooh, yes you do. You most certainly do have something good. You also have something expensive. Oof. That's gonna be really hard to afford. We'll see what our situation is once you're about to leave. More fertile ground. Game has blessed me today. And some sea marrow, which is going to be huge for me. It's going to be so huge, I'm going to swap my people right to it. What do you mean, what the fuck is what? I got the Rain Spirit Totem, too. Well, turns out I will have a use for incense, won't I? Sure will. It is a lot of fertile soil. Like, it's certainly not the first time I've seen this much fertile soil in the first couple of glades, but boy, am I ever happy to see it. This is terrific. What the heck am I gonna turn into incense? I guess roots. Maybe insects? We'll occasionally find those. But I don't think there's, like, any herbs. There's no resin. Occasionally get bugs from the stone deposit. Alright. May just have to restrict the ability to eat bugs and roots at this rate. Just to make sure I have something to turn into incense for this thing. Like, the Rain Spirit Totem, like, sucks, but it's also not that bad if it goes off. You lose all your roads and everybody's really slow. Like, let's be clear, that sucks a lot. But it's not the end of the world. But we're converting it because minus 50 hostility. Even though 2 tablets is effectively minus 20 hostility. I still think converting it is the right choice. Though, I could be persuaded out of it. Okay. Now it's gotten ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Like, 4 out of the 6 glades I opened have fertile ground. What the heck? That's just silly. And I love it. Okay, well, Venturesome Leader is done. We'll get Clay and Reeds from opening up more glades. Which will be nice. What the heck do I get here? Can I have all these? Is all of them an option? Yeah, I definitely am leaning towards the Mill Infinidave. It's a very, very strong pick. Lumber Mill, also good. Rain Mill, also. They're both mills. I don't know which one you're talking about now upon reflection. But anyway, they're both really good. The flour, I already have an Infinity Grain. So, and I have biscuits production already. So, like, this can turn into a lot of good stuff. Likewise, the lumber mill gives me 3-star plank production, which will help stretch our limited wood supply much further, and that could be important. I would also love the clothier, but like, it's really hard to justify right now, especially with these two. Yeah, we've got water skin production. These are both very strong. very strong. I probably should lean on the lumber mill. Flour, better packs or plans plus trade goods. Yeah. It probably should be the lumber mills. We won't have a lot of wood. Stretching it out as far as I can is pretty important. And the trade goods could help with orders. As much as I want the flour. But like right now the flour is not super critical because we're perfectly set up for pickled goods already. And we have jerky production for the harpies and the lizards. So like everybody's got some complex food already. So flour isn't like critical. So we'll go with the lumber mill. Be pretty happy with that. Now I have to get up the apothecary fairly quickly to get incense going. Just turn bugs and roots and whatever we find into it. That'll be fine. Boy, do we ever need more people. We have suddenly so much we want done. Okay. Loon's about to leave. Like, at this point, what the heck am I doing with all these parts? Like, all of my orders gave me parts. I could spare 12 for this. That would be very reasonable. We're going to do that. I should also pick up something else, though. Some goats. I mean, I do need 30 clothing fulfilled. This might be just an excellent time to just knock that out. If I'm actually going to spend. What's these cornerstones? Oh yeah, the rare cornerstones from the shaman huts. Scouts work 10% faster on glade events. That's really good on higher difficulty levels, but I'm not worried about it on this one. Lucky Charm grants an additional cornerstone reroll charge. That is a big eh in my book. Like, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. But like, I don't know. Rerolling cornerstones is it's of dubious value. Let me just put it that way. We want all your coats. How expensive would that be? Not that bad. Give us some wood. Though, weirdly, wood is sort of precious right now. Giving up tools would be insane. Could give up fabric fairly easily, but we're trying to make harpy houses out of those. Although we have most of them done, and most of the fabric we need allocated already. Could just split the difference. That does feel better. And we're only giving him a 0.01 amber profit, which feels excellent. Alright. Wonderful. That's a big ol' help. You are capped on planks. That's a shock. Go build stuff. Yeah. Our big problem right now is that we're just low on stuff we can build. You're capped there, huh? Well then I need you harvesting. Farm's going well. I do need to rebuild the brickyard at some point. So, get a fox on that. Yeah. Gosh. If we get a big enough vegetable harvest, I might just pick these two people up. That's how many spare jobs we have right now. We are suffering hugely from a lack of workers. Well, not hugely, but like, could definitely use them. We would be very, very happy to see them in the settlement. this area cleared out more than I want that area cleared out, because I need space for housing, and I need a better road to the farm. Again, the farmers being able to carry, what would it be, 20 things instead of 10 with the Harpy on the Hearth is pretty huge. Pretty happy we have that. We're gonna need to get a lot of building done during the storm. That is for sure. We could also upgrade the hearth, which I should probably do, given the myriad benefits that provides. So we'll queue that up. Out of reeds, eh? Well, guess what? We got plenty over here, so we good. Just kill that tree in particular. Okay, all woodcutters please stop, because we can't possibly afford to right now. Alright, tune the leather worker. Feels weird to say, but I could use more lizards. Oh well. Alright. We have 7 builders right now, which is excellent. We have nothing to turn into incense, so I can't actually use the apothecary yet. Have to wait for this thing to get built. Which should happen fairly soon, I would hope. Yeah, there it goes. It's getting done. Hey, the brickyard's done. Good. Exceptional, in fact. We will turn off brick production here and primarily only make bricks here. Would super duper love to make crystallized dew. Also, did we open all these glades and not find a single geyser? Upon reflection. Yeah, yep, that's sure a thing that happened, huh? Gosh. Gosh jeepers. Okay, well, I guess we're using a rain collector this game, huh? Because we need some sort of thing to turn into porridge. Alright. This is done. We'll get people foraging. We immediately ate all of our vegetables. Sure looks like it. Fair, but I kind of wanted those. Gosh, I very rarely feel this hard pressed for extra people. But here I am, feeling this hard pressed for extra people. We can keep 40 planks around, that's fine. Beanery's up as well. Definitely want somebody in here. Definitely want to start making pickled goods out of whatever we can find, so... yeah. I need somebody building at some point. Oh my lord. Everyone's doing important work. Oh god. I need so many more people. This is absurd. No one eat berries for a while. We kind of need them. Let's bring in as many people as we can, I guess. Good enough. 4 people. I guess you're all gonna get right to woodcutting, to be honest. That's that. Sure seems like it. Okay, I guess you're our lone builder. Steel pickaxes basically just gives me infinity stone, which I certainly like. Fiber delivery line's okay. Okay. Also, we need to start turning our grain into meat and leather. Who can I spare? Oh god. I guess you. Taking you off food production, putting you on food production. It works. I also have this Dangerous Glade event that continues to loom. God, we're stretched thin. This is ridiculous. Run out of eggs. That's fine. There's plenty. I should move that just a bit up. We don't want them having to walk through the egg nest to get to the egg nests. It made sense. Shut up. I could favor someone for rep, which is probably one of those things that's smart to do. So I'll do that. Good lord. I might need somebody. Okay, I might need to like cut people from basic building material production at this rate. Like, do we need bricks right now? We don't need bricks right now. Like, you can not make bricks, and I'd be fine with that. So go do that. Go help build. We kind of desperately need it. Lizard resolve is low. But why? Be happier. Guess I could give you nice housing. And have all of you actually having shelter. I guess that might help your mood. We really could use more people in the kiln making jerky too. Jerky and coal. Just need more people. I need more people and I need more food. Which is kind of a funny spot to be in. Alright, the Harpies have given me a rep point and now they're not giving me anything, so let's just stop that real quick. Could also swap a lizard to the hearth if I really needed to. Hey, clothing's done. Sick. What else are we getting? Uh, hmm. Hmm. What an interesting spread of stuff they're offering. Hmm. I'm like weirdly tempted by the smokehouse, given how much jerky we can make. And, you know, making it 3-star does save a lot of food. Like, a lot of food. Yeah, we go from using 6 to using 4, which is pretty nice. Temple's also really strong. We have the ability to make incense, and if I start burning resources, we can get hostility down. And the Harpies would like education, and we have a scribe, and we have pigment production. There's a lot of good things to say about the temple. Like a ton of good things. It's very hard not to click on this. Yeah. Alright. Definitely a low priority given how much we'll be actually using that building, but for now, we're good. I'm getting progressively more worried about how much food we have, though. Could you just deliver that immediately? I need to bring in people. Absolute absurdity, this. Whoa! I also really, really, really need to get that incense going before all our roads get blown up. Hello, Zelda. What have you brought me? Don't need biscuit recipes. Don't really need the plant fiber. We're actually pretty good on all that. Furniture would be handy. None of this is particularly critical. There's stuff I would definitely like, but nothing I need. So we're gonna pass on that. I should open this cache too. Like, there's no reason not to open these caches with the amount of tools I have. Like, the very notion of my leaving them there is getting to be absurd. May as well open the biggest one I can, given the amount of tools I have. Hey. Guess I can spare a woodcutter to bring these guys in. Hey. Sorry for the radio silence, I'm kind of overwhelmed here. Because we need a lot of stuff, and we don't have a lot of stuff. And Rain Spirit Totem perpetually worries me. You don't happen to have oil, do you, Zelda? No, no scrolls, no, nothing. It's fine. Could pop a cache for these things. 25? I need 30, don't I? Yeah. That'd be a waste. 25, I need 30, so. Caches don't really solve the problem, they just get us closer to solving it. We're about to have a bunch of roots and herbs, so putting someone here is not crazy. It's not completely crazy, at least. We have enough planks for the moment, so I think I'm going to cut that person from wood for making planks to help build. Can we kill this one tree in particular? Oh, it is killed. Never mind. We're good. My bad. We also have steel pickaxes, so I certainly would love to build a stone road from here to here. And from here to here. So Hilda's leaving. Maybe I should buy food with the rest of my money. Given where we are. It certainly wouldn't be crazy. What's your cheapest raw food? None is the question. They're all equally expensive. Okay. Well, we'll just buy a bunch of vegetables, I guess. That is just such an ugly amount. It's an ugly amount and I hate it. Get a single leather from you then. Alright. Between that and our harvest, we should be good. I just need more people. Alright, the berries have been allocated, so people can eat those again. Still need the roots and herbs to go to the incense, though. Because that's super important. You're idle. We have enough fabric completely. Great. We have no grain in storage, so it's not a matter of turning grain into meat that's the problem. It's just a matter of getting you... Let's make coal and jerky faster. I think that would help a lot. Probably. Yeah. Alternately, I could get you on the trapper's camp for more raw food, which might be the smarter thing to do. Let's do that. I do have to worry about food. Quite a bit. I also have to worry about this quite a bit. Should make the paved roads a negative priority because they're all going to get destroyed soon. Ah, people! Yes, more people. Excellent. I mean, honestly, just keeping these builders right now is great. Be someone else on raw food production. Certainly a smart plan. Okay. We do that. We have a rain collector, so now we have the ability to make porridge. Basically just use any water whatsoever for it. Normally I would be speeding things up, but I'm playing a wee nervous right now. The incense is very nearly done, which is good. Hello. Some interesting stuff here. We still have yet to find a way to smelt copper. So, probably just click Rain Mill now? It came back. It was very kind of it to come back to me. Yeah. Another use for grain. In fact, we should be basically only making grain at this point, given that we can turn it into porridge and meat. And it will, the food will stretch out a whole lot more. Yeah. Yeah. Smart. Would be smart. Alright, you are going to make our last needed incense. That'll be good. And there go the roads. It's fine. I wanted to replace them with paved roads anyway. I'm not the loser, you're the loser. Ah. Get effed. Okay. Got all but one woodcutter. I'm a little worried about the hostility in this storm, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Now I want all the paved roads to be a normal priority. This to be even less of a priority. Okay. Is the incense made yet? No. Really would love it if you made that. And when you're done, we're abandoning this building for the moment. We have more important things for our limited amount of people to do. Boom, excellent. You're going to take a nap. That's your prerogative, I guess. Really would prefer if you delivered the incense so we could get this totem cleared. Given that we're all cursed with weakness. But hey, don't let, the entire village being cursed distract you from your coffee break. I'm not a monster. Alright, new year. None of these do anything. I mean, Rich Glades is like okay. Certainly don't mind it. Secure perimeter can be nice if I was going for Forbidden Glades, but right now it feels like I can just sit on my farms and win through resolving orders. Maybe I'll get something better. Calming the Forest is back again. I could double up on the no benefit it's giving me. God, that felt dumb to do. And yet I did it. Lizard resolve is low. So it is. This makes me mildly nervous. Didn't quite realize we were... Oh wait, it's because of the totem. Of course. Well, we need the woodcutters. We can't just not have woodcutters. Alright, I guess we put a lizard on the hearth. As less efficient as that makes us. You're busy making porridge and pickled goods. That's excellent. We will eventually we will eventually need more people doing that. But for now, we're okay. And 3 builders is actually really nice, given how much we need to do. Lizard resolve is low again. Ugh. Whiners. I hereby declare you all a bunch of babies. Just because we're corrupting a mystical totem in the middle of nowhere to, you know, do potentially, you know, unspeakable, unknowable things, doesn't mean you can be a bunch of whiners about it. Why don't you just get braver? Exactly. They don't even ever apply. That's how ironclad my logic is. We do have a temple. I could actually, like, burn a bit of wood until this event's over. And that would solve the resolve issue. I don't think the lizards are going to last a full 3 minutes at 2 resolve. It seems unlikely. You're capped? You're capped. That's a surprise. Huh. Huh. Anyway. Kinda need him to be there anyway. Gonna have a lot of grain to turn into food pretty soon. Alright. Harpies are now happy enough that I no longer need to favor them, which is great. And somehow the foxes are just loving life. With just a teeny bit of pickled goods. Oh, because they aren't affected by hostility. Right. They're like, yeah, the forest is howling and unearthly shrieks are coming from deep within the woods, but who cares? We got some porridge. We're loving life. Things are sick, bruh. That's my foxes. That's what they're saying verbatim. Also, I should open these orders. These are bad. Like, I'm not making ale this game at all. Charity Fair is feasible slightly more. Gives us some at least useful stuff. I guess that's good. Copper Fever. Not happening. Very simply not happening. Dirty work would be easy to do. Profitable caution would get me an artisan, which would get me coats, which would be pretty nice. Yeah, Let's make some long-term plans. We'll open up some more dangerous glades. I needed to expand the hearth anyway. And like, going out here is not crazy. Alright. That can be the plan. Lizards are unhappy again. Ugh. Stop. Be happier. Here, you go help make jerky in the kiln. That'll make you a little happier. It'll make you enough happier. Also, we need bricks pretty badly. Turning all this into porridge, which is good, but... yeah, kinda need the bricks, don't I? Oh my lord. Alright. We're cutting a woodcutter and we're burning some wood. We only have to burn it for like 52 seconds, so it's fine. I'm also going to get some water. Oh boy! Look at here, Chris. Turn on the tap! Oh, it's so cool! Love it! Oh my god, listen, there's tap water. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. Gosh, you'd think he would know better at this point. That he would need water to get through the stream, but he just doesn't. He never seems to know. It's so weird. Hey. Anyway, Rain Spirit Totem nearly done. That is a huge boon. We can stop sacrificing wood. We've got 2 more workers who can be put to good work immediately. Yep. Excellent. 3 builders is very reasonable given the amount of stuff we need to build. TikTok is done. Bunch of coal is excellent, and we'll put a harpy back on the hearth because we don't need the resolve right now. Much rather us be more efficient. Gosh, we barely have any stone, don't we? Fair. Oh my god, you're out of berries. You're completely out of stuff to get, huh? Well, we could use the builders anyway, so I'm not owned, you're owned. How do we have trade routes available? Must have got packs of provisions from like an order or such. I guess we don't have much stone because I'm demanding they cut from the sea marrow and not the stone deposits. Anyway. It'll be fine. We're probably just low on stone because all the builders like built a billion roads. Which I told them to do, so, you know, it's basically all my fault. No fabric, no planks. Guess we're back down to 1 builder, aren't we? Hello, Zorg. Don't need biscuits. Woodcutters moving faster wouldn't be bad. None of this is particularly critical. Woodcutters moving faster is good. Orders up. Probably just building the citadel here. People moving faster is never bad. One might say it's always good, in fact. I could just spend my provisions on this. I think that's fine. We'll get the building materials made at some point, I'm sure. So much to do. Still hurting for a lack of people, too. It's kind of weird. But with the Curse of Weakness lifted and the roads getting built, we should be seeing a lot more efficiency a lot faster. And that'll be lovely. Zorg's leaving. That's fine. See you later. God, the woodcutters feel glacially slow right now. I need all this cleared. Why does it take you so long to cut trees? They're just trees. They're made of wood and bark. Absolutely absurd. Still holding out hope I managed to find some way of turning copper ore into metal. But right now it seems like we're just not for a while. Alright. Storm is hit. We'll cut a woodcutter and see how we're faring. Hopefully well. Not well. Actually. Not well at all. Okay. At least we know where we stand. I guess the harpy houses are a much higher priority than I thought they would be. I do have a temple. Sacking wood is basically just reducing hostility in a way. He said, justifying it to himself. Alright. That's better. The harpies, as long as we have a bit of jerky kicking around, they should be fine. So up the limit of jerky, I think. It's time. Hum diddly hum. I guess we're good. Harpy resolve is low again. Stop. Stop being this way. You people. Alright. These are bad. Woodcutter's song is like sort of okay. I still hate it because it like gives me a false positive, where I like suddenly feel like I have 3 more resolve than I actually have. We're not felling trees very fast either. Let's just take fiber, it's fine. More people, good. Yeah, I could use the lizards, for sure. Let's get down another farm. Right? How much grain are we kicking around? We are kicking around some grain. Probably could use more with this many people. We're certainly spoiled for the amount of fertile ground we have. That covers everything, right? Yeah, good. Good, good. Really need another hearth pretty soon. But like, I haven't even cleared out the space around my original hearth. It feels ridiculous. Well, this is almost certainly the grill. We can make skewers. It opens up the ability to make copper and ale just in case, I guess. Yep. Real hard to argue that. Alright, so we will be making meat and egg skewers, I guess? I guess. It is stuff we can make. Still need more people. We just have so much to do. It's ridiculous. Let's milk some resolve out of the foxes for the moment. All this must go. Alright, farm's fully built. We'll actually get some grain out of it this year, which is pretty nice. Basically have all of my everyone on making jerky, which is fine. Ooh, I certainly wouldn't mind some rain punk going on, but I haven't found a single geyser. That's usually the point where I use rain punk. Is when I have an excessive amount of water. Anyway, we need another harpy house to house all of our harpies. We need more lizard houses too. Sorta wanted to wait for the that thing. The new hearth. That's what I actually want to say, but, you know. Details. You're capped, which is a shock. Huh. I would have thought we were going through water skins like crazy. But I guess we're not. What do you know? Okay. Cool. I guess you get to take a break. And help build, which is, you know, an interesting definition of break, I'll grant you, but it's, what you get. How's my stone doing? We're still pretty low on it. Maybe I don't make everything a stone road. It's nice though, we're using it as fast as we're getting it. That's just being efficient. You'll be done with bricks fairly soon. That's good. We don't have enough tools to open a cache yet, because we're not making them, and that's how that works. Alright, we really don't need this area cleared, although I do want this part gone just in case I want to make another farm, which I'm almost certainly going to at some point. Could also start making some biscuits to get the harpy happiness up. That wouldn't be the worst idea. It would keep a lot of people busy, and those are things I don't have to spare. But it could be okay. Maybe it'll be good enough. Have I gotten a single ancient tablet? I did get one from the Sea Marrow, so that's probably worth putting up an archaeologist office for. It's not a huge benefit, but it is a benefit. God, slot's so nicely in here. I kind of wanted to keep that for industrial buildings, but it's fine. I don't need to be perfectly efficient. Alright, that area's more or less cleared out. Once this tree in particular goes away. Okay, that tree's gone, right? Yeah. Come over here, help out with the chopping of this stuff, because we need all of this chopped. Because we want to open 2 more dangerous glades and expand out this way with a new hearth. One here wouldn't be crazy. It feels so cramped though. I don't know. Could also just go down here. That's a lot more accessible. Like a lot more. Maybe that's just better. I do want to break into these glades though. I could just break into both of those. Forbidden Glade events do count for profitable caution. It's not insane to want to break into that one. Alright, what's our last one? Deliver rainwater or make biscuits and pie. We can't make pie yet. We would love to, but we can't. I would need a second rain collector for all this nonsense, which is not impossible to get. These are both very doable. Let's pick that one. Good enough. Alright. Mild worried about the storm. By mild, I mean fairly substantial. Yeah. I think we'll get through it fine. And the extra builders will be a huge help. We've made some grain, or some flour. So now we can get biscuits rolling. We'll just make those out of anything. This will be up soon. Fantastic. We're not making ale this game. But we are most certainly going to make a lot of skewers. Like, a lot of them. Cap that at, like, I don't know, 60? That's fine. Yeah. And any copper ore will just turn into bars. Maybe we'll make that into tools or something. And be happy about it. Cool. Certainly feels like I've sped past my ability to handle the amount of stuff we need done. But I guess that's a good thing. That means the game is going fairly quickly. I mean, it is year 5 and it feels like I'm just plowing through everything I need to do. So that's good. Whereabouts do I put this? Here. Alright, well. Just do that, I guess. Alright. Aaron, back to woodcutting. Can I spare some people? I mean, I could probably spare one person from the grill. I don't need it fully staffed. Bricks? Nearly capped. We're gonna need some, though. When's the next newcomers arriving? In like a second. So, I guess that's good. These are bad. We are really dependent on farming, so rooty ground could kill us. Protected trade is like just okay. I do want bonus wood production, don't get me wrong, but like... This means like 25% fewer crops, which is a big problem. Right? How much grain are we sitting at these days? A lot, actually. Maybe it's not a big problem. Maybe I just make extra farms and staff them with extra people. All these extra people that I definitely have. It hasn't been a problem throughout the entire game. Nothing like that. Gosh, I would love the drizzle totem. Sure would. There's the extra people I have now. They're all fine. Don't mind this group at all. Good. Good, good. Having them be on building right now will be exceptional. But yeah, I will, however, need to plan out extra farms. Especially around the big plots, because those are going to be very hard to fully saturate. Boy, there's really no good spot for that, is there? Oop, nope. I guess there? There would be the best. It's kind of in a weird spot, but oh well. We'll get that going. Ugh. Oh, my throat! It's dying. Stop it, throat. I need you. Sother is leaving. That's fine. We're good. Favor the foxes again for some reps, so I may as well. So we have a ton of drizzle water, so I'm going to basically only make porridge out of drizzle water from now on. I should also point out we have not found the archaeological expedition in any of the small glades we popped, which means it's here. It's this one. It's the one glade we did not pop. So that's kind of funny. In a way. Anyway, carrying capacity will be lovely. It's not the worst use for tools ever. Just get just a tiny little scooch of hostility reduction from those. That'll be nice. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get another ancient tablet from the Sea Marrow deposit. That'd be fun. The farm's up. I feel like that's a poor choice for right now. We're not gonna get much of any harvest from them right now. Temple now exists. Could, in theory, start making religion things. Wouldn't be, like, absurdly a bad idea. harvests are going to be a fair bit smaller this year, but we'll deal. It's all going well. It's always weird when I feel like things are going fine, but I still am in dire need of more. Needs to be more fine. So I can have a painless game. Because morphine sounds somewhat like, but really not enough like morphine. Oh, 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 oh. Probably not getting built in time. Oh, I need some aesthetics built really badly, huh? Okay. -10, huh? That's a lot. Not gonna lie, it's a fair bit. Well, I'm happy to start sacking some stuff. That will get us some hostility reduction now. Which will be lovely. A really, really, really strong amount of grain right now, which is great. I guess you're done. You're just, like, fully done. Go on the farm. Start fertilizing the fields. Ooh, this will be in range of a hearth. I can do my my fun thing where I put up a fence and pretend that it's useful. Alright. New hearth. Need a lizard for it. Well, I don't need a lizard for it, but it would be nice to have one. For sure. These people? Sure. Lizard there. Now we really need this space cleared out. But I guess we'll get to that later. Got a nice -20 from that. Excellent. Hey, starting to get some amount of religious happiness too. I might like need a herb garden or a plantation at some point just to make sure I always have biscuits / incense. So we are indeed just looking at a universe where we're actually have too much grain. Funny as that may be. I mean, the herbs are very useful if we find them. That might be good enough to pick up. Okie dokie. Let's move some houses down here. looks nice, aesthetically pleasing, in fact. You're basically done here, so help clear out this hearth. Yeah, good spot for it. Let's get a harpy on that. Yeah, all the farms are pretty well saturated. I'll have to keep a close eye on this year's harvest to make sure that we have enough people to, if not fully use the fertile ground, at least use it well enough that I'm not upset. Let's see. We are still struggling to keep up with pickled goods, so someone else in the beanery would be a good idea. We do have a order for the market, so that's an easy pick. Yep, sure is. God, I'm at the point where I'm like, I should think about a third hearth now, but like, boy, it's hard. It's really hard to get there. Can we get into that this year, actually? I think I would prefer that happening. Zorg! Hello! You have a plantation. I want that. Like, badly. Because the berries will be huge. That'll guarantee us biscuits and pies for the rest of time. Speaking of biscuits and pies, the bakery gives us pie. Gosh. We have a lot of really, really good stuff, huh? Okay. Well, I'll catch you when you're about to leave and probably buy a ton of stuff. After selling you a ton of stuff. I might get rid of all of my parts at this point. Because I'm not sure I'll need it for anything else other than, like, I don't know, another warehouse or two. Maybe a blight post, but we still haven't found a single freaking geyser. This is a geyserless world. So somebody should rebuild this at some point. Okay, Zorg's about to leave. Certainly didn't get much from him. Alright. Plantation is a must. So let's just assume we need to sell 15 goods worth 15 amber worth of stuff. I got there. It's fine. It's a reasonable deal. Now, 22 might not be as reasonable a deal as I might like. We are getting 10 more parts from orders eventually. I have all the camps built. That feels really dumb. In my gut, this is like a dumb thing to do. But outside my gut is where my voice is. And my voice is saying, hey, What if we just did that, though? And as it turns out, I'm gonna listen to it. Isn't that funny? Anyway, we need one of these farms converted into a plantation now. Just make berries forever. Forever berries. Man, those are some happy foxes. I could stop favoring them and they'd still give me a rep, which is really nice. Boop. Hello. What an interesting thing we've got here. Gosh, that's almost definitely praise the sun, huh? Can we make 6 trade good packs real fast? Yes. Yes, in fact, that would be pretty easy to do. So let's do that. And let's get 2 people on it because it's timed and it's very important that gets done in time. We don't need that many people on rain collections, so you 2 get making packs of trade goods as fast as possible. I also found an archaeological expedition. It's kind of funny I found the this one before I found the other, but what do you know? These things happen. Anyway, we are 100% praising the sun. The chest of tablets is minus 30 hostility, and we can use the herbs and leather for stuff we are doing right now. I don't think we can exploit either of these food nodes, though, which is a shame, but we'll live. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Cool. Ya done. Wonderful. Which means let's go get some foxes over there to start praising the sun. Hey, the hearth upgraded fully. Sweet. I have enough harpy housing, but I do need a lot more lizard housing. So I guess I'll queue some up. That's just shy still, surprisingly. Did I must have accidentally hit deactivate on that thing while I moved it. It's my bad. Silly me. Go! Praise the sun! Alright. Definitely want a lizard on here, and we want to make like 80 pies, that's fine. Need a lot of people on the food services. You guys are being kept surprisingly busy in here, but I'm going to swap you out to a place you're more comfortable. Speaking of things I should be doing, I should probably put you in here because you're more efficient. Okay. Good, good. vegetables? It's hard to tell. I'm sure they're being used in some fashion. It's all fine, yeah. Yeah. It's all fine and good. Is this worth it? I think probably. Just a little hard to justify is all. No tablets anywhere there. Oh well. How's that sun praising going, guys? Oh, you're done. Wonderful. You're fetching goods. You are fetching goods as well. That's fine. Storm has arrived. Harpies are looking non-happy. I will probably need to address that. Speaking of things I should be addressing, harvest is looking rough. We're doing our best, but we're leaving a lot of food to rot in the fields, especially up here. Jeepers, that's a lot of hostility. Well, that's really unhappy harpies is mostly what I'm complaining about. I need yet more people on food services, is what I'm thinking I need. Alright. That may have been a poorly timed villager thing, but oh well. I did it. Alright, let's get you working on biscuits. Got plenty of flour, so we're not worried about maximizing that. Let's get some more people doing rain collection so I can finally get infused rainwater done. Bakery's full up, kiln's full up. Grill not full up. Beanery's full. Probably need to make a second bakery at some point soon. Right now we're okay, but I think relatively soon it will have to be put under due consideration. gonna put a little lantern down here. Maybe a signpost is like this way to Better Hearth. And some flowers. Upgrade the hearth. That'll be lovely. Alright, we need 3 more harpy houses. So let's go ahead and queue those up. Put people back to woodcutting. Infinity Meat? Yes, the classic year 8 slow exponential gain. Still, it's good enough to get, so we're getting it. Here we go. Good enough. We have successfully praised the sun. Let's get some of our meat and planks to work on excavating. I think I might need a second ranch at this rate. Because we are in a rough spot. Coats? Surely this is Coats. Surely. I don't need to overanalyze that, I think. Hey, the building materials are done. Excellent. You can relinquish these things now. Good, good. We can also have fewer people in the rain collector. We don't need that much drizzle water. You have a nearly full tank of it, and even though we're trying to use it as hard as we can. Alright, you guys are busy with biscuits and incense. Would not be crazy to get more people on biscuit production primarily. You've run out of eggs. That's fine. I guess I'll just throw you in the pile of camps we can't use. They're there if we need parts for something. Upgraded hearth is excellent. We could use the faster production in all of our buildings. You can use veggies here and mushrooms if we have them. I don't mind that. Definitely want you to only use grain and porridge though. We need to chew through that faster. Yeah, we are zeroed out on the meat and the eggs, and we have an absurd amount of grain. I'm thinking we need to get down yet another ranch. You two just make biscuits forever. You're only making berries, right? Yeah, good. also need 2 people making clothing. Well, maybe not 2. Well, no, I definitely need 2 people. I guess with our complete lack of flour and berries, we can afford to pull somebody off of this. Anyway, Zahilda's here. Hello. I wouldn't mind the bonus coat production, but I don't. Well, I could give up some of my grain. Is that worth it? Questionably. Sure. Having more hearth efficiency wouldn't be crazy either. But, we're good. We're fine. How's this going? Waiting around for meat is how that's going. Me when I go to Arby's, I guess. Pretend that was a good joke. We have 50 people. Plan open up these 2 glades is looking an awful lot more tempting. Do I have room for the spare ranch yet? Yes, I do. So those really don't have to be cut down anymore. Let's get you guys over here. Help chop down that part. And we'll get another ranch down, get a lizard in there. Things should be hunky-dory. So Hilda's leaving. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to spend 18 money worth of stuff to get the Firekeeper secrets. Though we could easily afford this. Huh. What do you know? Isn't that funny how that just kind of happens? It's like, gosh, that's so easy to afford. I could just do that. Why don't I just do that? And then I do that. It's funny how these things work out. And we do have tool production, don't we? And we have a we have an absolutely absurd amount of metal also, so mayhap it's time I put some people in the scribe. Could be the time. There we go. You keep us stocked in meat and eggs, and I guess leather. Basically just want to use our grain on this. And that's that. And then suddenly we ran out of people. Again. Just impressive in a way. Am I gonna need someone else milling flour? Sheesh. I just might. We do have a lot of flour, things that need flour production. Alright, well, turns out we need faster flour milling, especially now that we're making pie. Harvester's camp. Oh, we ran out of reeds finally, huh? Are we like out? We're out, huh? Gosh, there's nothing but rocks left. Funny that. Oh well. Get a little harpy reputation. Won't be long now. I mean, we are on the cusp of winnings. Could I might be able to win during the storm if I put a ton of foxes on rain collecting. And, you know, winning's probably a good idea. I should have my eye on that goal in general. No, we're good. Everyone's relatively happy. Apparently they were happier than I thought. Managed to squeak out that last bit of reputation from the Harpies. Cool! Who needs orders, right? Anyway, unlocked a few deeds. Win a game with 5 tablets in the warehouse. I totally forgot that was a thing. Cool. And the overgrown library. That was fun. That was fun and chill. Which is, you know, what I was going for this game. Ooh. Some exclamation marks. Shelled mosquito nest. I can lose 20 eggs. All my starting caravans have less eggs. But I gained 5 fragments. That's unneeded. Or I could win with the roaming swarm. Get 40 insects and 4 reserve points for the rest of the cycle, but I have to start with no starting food. Oh no, the roaming swarm isn't all my starting food is gone. It's no orders. And 50% slower traders. Eek! That's really hard. I still might do it. Give food stockpiles for artifacts or machinery. God, no. Food is like the most important meta resource. Like 100%. Anyway. Get the deeds done. Oh, hey, big shelter. That's actually kind of convenient. I could use that. Any other, like, really fundamental things I need to open up? Not really. I mean, clearly the signpost, but... sort of need to just play a settler game and just knock this out. Win something in 5 years. Be all like, lol, I'm done. There's Loot Box Horse. He's fun. Founder Glades, Orders from the Queen. I don't know what that unlocks. Oh boy, how did I do all this on my other playthrough? This is all crazy. Still, it looks like no, like, absolutely essential things need unlocking. So it's pretty much just from leveling up and upgrades. So let's do that. Uh, I'm getting foxes, so getting their houses seem important. And then I can click this button, and that's about all I can do without more food. Which is exactly why I didn't trade in any of my food stockpiles to the fishermen. Yes, sirree, bub. A little low on artifacts too, but I'm sure I'll find more by the time I need them. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Still got a lot of ladder to climb. Still quite a bit to go. I really want fertile ground buildings as embarkation bonuses. That would be really, really sweet. I also want the field kitchen really badly too. That's definitely my next unlock if I can hit level 11. Which, I mean, I will, but it'll just take some time. All of this just takes time. But yeah, that's what I signed up for. More or less. And this time I'm not going to, you know, do a billion things off stream. Which I did last time. I'll probably do the shelled mosquito nest thing. That seems okay. That seems fine. The no orders suck a lot, but it's doable, certainly. It's not doable. And yeah, that'll be that. I don't think I'm going to do another game tonight. I'm a wee tired. And while Against the Storm's fun, I'm kinda done for now. So I'm gonna call the stream here. But hey, appreciate you watching. There's no one on the list that would appreciate a small raid, so I'm just going to close it out. And yeah, you have a lovely day. And thank you again. My schedule's kind of weird with Christmas coming up. I'm probably not streaming on Christmas. I'm sure you'll forgive me for that. But I will definitely stream on Saturday. So look forward to that. There might be a bonus stream tomorrow depending on schedules. I'm not sure. We'll see. But maybe I'll see you there. Maybe not. Either way, thank you again. And you take care. Peace.